Welcome to China Yuan Paradise. This is John Wong. Well, people have been asking me what are the opportunities to make good money in China? What is the latest trend? Let us take a look at one very important big growth that has happened over the past couple of years. It is called the shadow banking, internet loans. Very popular. It has created lots of miracles and growth over the past number of years. But all these will have to come to a stop. Let's look at some numbers and some dates and statistics. On the 21st of November in 2017, this year, the Internet Finance Risk Regulatory Team, they issued a notice to immediately stop the issuing of license to internet microloan companies. On the 23rd of November, the various regulatory departments also came out to stop the activities of these internet microloans. Okay, and since the announcement on the 21st of November this year, okay, this company, which was listed on the US stock exchange, the 现金贷 company, the entire stock price crashed. First of all, there's this company called 拍拍贷, listed on the US, dropped by 14%. 融360 融资 means to raise funds. 融360 dropped by 10%. 去电 dropped by 3%. 宜人贷 dropped by 0.44%. Especially 去电, which is so famous. Okay, 去电 去 as 有趣的去, which is like an interesting shop. Okay, ever since it went IPO, the price has been dropping non-stop from the 19th of October. That's the high of about $35.45. Okay, it dropped all the way to 21st of November's $19.31, which was like nearly a 50% drop in the price. According to US laws, any companies that issues high interest rates loans, or at least the interest rate are exceeding a certain percentage, are deemed to be illegal. So these companies which have extremely high interest rates, how could they be listed on the US stock exchange market? Even though they might be legal within their own countries, but how can they be listed in US? Now, according to China's law, if you want to give a loan, the interest rate per year must not exceed 36%. Okay, 36%. However, we find that all these, or most of these companies that's doing all these internet banking shadow loans, they know how to beat the type of regulations. Okay? So, for example, let me give you some statistics. All right, many of these companies, they will impose a 30% loan. 30% interest rate is something acceptable and legal, but this is only on the surface. Then, every transaction, okay, they're gonna deduct a 10% service charge or admin fee service charge. Okay, then the third step. Okay, so first step, okay, they have the 30%. Second step, they have the 10% admin fee. Okay, third step, every month they will have a management fee of 8% for the loans. Fourth step, for loans that are not repaid on time, they will impose a 2% daily interest rates. If you put all these four steps together, it's amazing. It's more than 150% interest exacted on all these loans, which is way beyond the 36%. Now, this is a very extremely lucrative industry. Obviously, people are coming in, and because of this high industry or high interest rate, they could cover the type of bad debts which happens all the time. Okay, like for example, 去电 有趣的去, we mentioned 去电. Well, their exact business margin was about 53%. This is 佟掌柜, 佟 is copper, 佟掌柜 margin was 46%, 2345 was 43%, etc. And the margin for some of these companies put together was more than 1 billion USD, which is even more than a lot of companies listed on the A shares stocks. Who borrows this money? Very importantly, okay, we find that many of them are low income earners, number one, and because people who can make money, who are high income people, they don't need to borrow from these loans. So it is those that cannot be eligible that will borrow these funds. It has also been found that many of them, 40% of them, have an income of 5,000 yuan and below. Different countries have different upper limit or ceilings on the interest rate loans. Like for example, Hong Kong, interest rate can go as high as 60%. China, we have mentioned, is 36%. Italy was 25%. Germany is 20%. Japan 20%. US is about 10%, so on. There's going to be a lot of people approaching you to say, hey, why don't you put money in our company and then we can loan out with high lucrative interest rates. Very lucrative, but why look so far? Singapore has good P2P, peer-to-peer crowdfunding loan platforms which are legal, which are perfectly good. Companies like, for example, Mint Interest, they offer a very good platform, very legal, and they don't go exorbitant, and they do a lot of due diligence. You don't have to go as far as China. You can get all these opportunities to loan through this platform in Singapore. This is John Wong. I hope to see you again very soon.